Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. But we can do nothing at all. So what, if you're stupid then you know it's nothing wrong. You and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Good afternoon, everybody, and a very warm welcome to this very happy occasion where we come together to celebrate the marriage of Stevie and Rita. And welcome to this lovely location, isn't it beautiful? In Norton House Hotel. It's such a beautiful and romantic setting in which to celebrate your day. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jackie Grant from the Humanist Society Scotland, and I'm honoured that I've been invited to conduct this ceremony today. Because Rita and Stevie decided on the humanist ceremony because it feels to them the most appropriate way to make a public declaration of their love for each other. And they wanted this ceremony to be personal and meaningful to them. The humanist philosophy is that we have just one life, and it's our duty to live it as best we can, supporting one another and sharing with each other all the burdens and the pleasures that life has to offer. Humanism is really quite simply about the things that bring us together rather than what might divide us. And the wonderful thing that's bringing us together today is the love of this couple. Now, friends and family, we're going to start the ceremony with a symbolic gesture, a band warming. This is a warming of the wedding rings. And Jim here is going to show you that he has the wedding rings in a small organza bag. The wedding rings will be passed round so that each of you has a chance to hold them just for a moment and to warm them not only literally with your hands, but also metaphorically with your good wishes and blessings for our couple. And later, when they come to exchange the rings, it'll be lovely for them to know that your good wishes and your blessings are carried with these rings. So, wish to start? Thank you. Family, friends, children. It's wonderful to see so many guests here today. Because let me let you know that your presence here is important. Because although this ceremony principally involves two people, that is Rita and Stevie, they do believe that their union will be stronger and happier, knowing that they have your support and friendship helping their marriage. Rita and Stevie want today to be not just a public celebration of their union, but a day to acknowledge you, their friends and family. In particular, they wish to welcome Stevie's mother, Janice McColgan, and to thank her for your support to the marriage. Sadly, Stevie's father, Brian, and both of Rita's parents, Mary and Joe, are no longer with us. But Rita and Stevie will now light a candle in their memory. You'll see the photos and the candle behind our couple here. And so as they light the candle, you will know that the parents are with us in their hearts. Now, I believe some of you have travelled some distance to be here today. Pamela, Erin, Kiva, and Claire, Pat, Kelaine, Ross and Patrick, you've all travelled here from Ireland. But others, whether you've come from near or far, you are all most welcome. Inevitably, for some, it's just too far. Rita's missing her sister Anne and Anne's husband Brian, who are in New Zealand, and your brother Joe and his wife, who are in America. But maybe I could introduce the wedding party, the good people that you saw supporting our bride and groom. Stevie has not one, but two best men. Patrick Lorden, who's Rita's brother-in-law, and Stevie's friend Jim, who we've met. And Rita has her three beautiful bridesmaids, Sister Claire, friend Elaine, and granddaughter Emily. And of course, we have three delightful flower girls as well. Olivia, who's Stevie's granddaughter, and Grace and Ava, both of Rita's granddaughters. So, Rita and Stevie hope that you enjoy the ceremony and all the celebrations to come today. They thank you for being here to share their day and celebrating their joy with them. Standing before you here is two people who are going to pledge to love and care for each other for the rest of their lives. And that's a commitment which deserves deep and universal respect. So let us now reflect upon the events that have brought them here today. You will know today's date is the 20th of October, and it's got particular meaning and resonance for our couple. But this story does not start well. You probably all know that it was on the 20th of October 2006 that Stevie had a very serious accident that changed his life. Working in the building trade, he suffered a fall of 88 feet, resulting in being hospitalised for a year and a half and needing many more months of rehabilitation. As Stevie slowly recovered, as part of that rehabilitation, learning more manual, cognitive and social skills, he was encouraged to play poker online. Now, it was there he came across Rita, who was playing poker with Claire. So they all started chatting, and Stevie and Rita found they really had a lot in common. The thing is, Stevie and Rita would never have met if it hadn't been for that accident. Stevie would have been travelling and working, maybe out in Dubai. Meeting Rita gave Stevie a boost. She made him focus on what he could do. In time, Rita came through to join Stevie in Edinburgh. Though her work had to be done on their house, and they spent 4 months living in just one bedroom, the only habitable space within the house. Then, COVID. They were locked down with COVID. But through these experiences, they found they are a strong unit, and they knew they wanted to be together for all time. They set their wedding date for October 2020, then had to change it 3 times because of COVID restrictions. But here we are today, and from now on, the 20th of October is transformed from a sad anniversary to the date on which each year they can celebrate their marriage. Now, to love and be loved is possibly the greatest possible key to human happiness. And Rita and Stevie have certainly found that with each other. Now, they've agreed that I can share with you some of the things that made them not just fall in love, but decide they wanted to be married and to spend the rest of their lives together. Rita says what she loves about Stevie is his sense of humour, his determination, nothing beats him, and his kindness and his love, and the love that he has shown, both to you, Rita, and to her family. And Stevie says what he loves about Rita, her laughter and her smile, her honesty and hard working, and her humour and good looks. So Rita and Stevie have put a lot of thought into their marriage and what the commitment it entails means to them. They tell me that for them, marriage means companionship, sharing life's ups and downs, being a strong unit, and looking after each other and growing old together. They say, we will fulfill life to the max and make sure we support and cherish each other every day, and always make sure we are happy. Indeed, marriage joins together two people who trust in the love that they have found. It's a partnership in which each can grow to be true to themselves while sharing in the development of the other. It's a statement to those around them of what the two of them have found, that they have such love, friendship and support that they wish to share the rest of their lives. So now we come to the important part of the ceremony, where Stevie and Rita will make their personal vows, their promises of commitment. So, Stevie, looking at Rita, not me, will you promise Rita that you will always keep her smiling?
I do.
Will you be honest to Rita, always support her and look after her?
I do.
Will you grow old with her and always keep acting young?
Yes.
And will you let nothing come between you? Will you always treat her as your princess?
I do.
Lovely. And Rita, will you be there for Stevie when times are tough? And will you always make him laugh?
I will.
Will you pick him up when you are feeling down and love him unconditionally?
I will.
Will you put him first? That is, after your grandchildren, Emily, Grace, Ava and Olivia, and after your sons, James and Sean, and of course, after the dog, Teetney.
I do.
Lovely. Okay, Rita and Stevie are now going to exchange rings as they make the required legal declarations. The rings are an unbroken circle, and they symbolise unending love. And as you wear these rings, you'll remember the bond that exists between you and the promises made today, which will remain unbroken throughout your lives. So, Jim, did the rings come back safely? Excellent. And because it's lovely that Rita and Stevie know that they come with the blessings and good wishes from all of you, the guests here today. Patrick, you now have the rings.
I do.
Patrick, if you would please give Rita's ring to Stevie.
Okay.
Stevie, please make this declaration to your bride, repeating after me. I, Stevie, accept you, Rita, in marriage as my lawful wedded wife. I give you this ring as a symbol of our marriage. Symbol of our love is perfect. Would you please put the ring on Rita's finger? And Patrick, if you would now please give Stevie's ring to Rita. And Rita, if you would make your declaration again, repeating after me, and again you can look at Stevie. I, Rita, accept you, Stevie, in marriage as my lawful wedded husband. I give you this ring as a symbol of our marriage. And as a symbol of my love and respect for you. Thank you. Please give him the ring. Stevie, Rita, you have now both made a solemn and binding contract. And by virtue of these declarations made in my presence and in the presence of your witnesses and your guests, I now have much pleasure in declaring you married and pronouncing you husband and wife. You may kiss. Cheers all round. Thank you. So Rita and Stevie are now going to sign the marriage register, and they'll be accompanied by their witnesses, Claire and Patrick Lorden. Now we have a treat. We have Rita's son James, who's going to play his guitar and sing for us a song, Red is the Rose. Thank you, James. Take it away.
Oh, come over the hill, my bonny Irish lass. Oh, come over the hills to your darling. You choose a road, love, and I'll make a vow. Oh, and I'll be your true love forever. Everybody sing, please. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Oh, fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. Oh, but my love is fairer than ever. Oh, it was down by Christophin green woods that we strayed, and the moon and the stars, they were shining. Oh, the moon shone its ray on her locks of golden hair, and she swore she'd be my love forever. Oh, red is a rose that in yonder garden grows. Oh, fair is the lily of the valley. Oh, clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. Oh, but my love is fairer than ever. Oh, we stand here together, just standing side by side, holding hands for now until forever. Oh, all around us say, such a loving wedding day, when you swore you'd be true loves forever. Oh, red is a rose that in yonder garden grows. Oh, fair is the lily of the valley. Oh, clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. Oh, but your love is fairer than any.
I'd like to thank you all for being such wonderful guests. Immediately after the ceremony, you're invited to proceed again to the bar, where you'll be offered drinks and canapes. And please remember, you all have a very important job to do today, which is to enjoy yourselves so much that you create memories from this day, which will stay with Rita and Stevie for the rest of their lives. We're going to end the ceremony with a traditional Irish blessing. So please stand if you're able. Rita and Stevie, from this day forward, may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the warm rays of the sun fall upon your home. And may the hand of a friend always be near. May green be the grass that you walk upon. May blue be the skies above you. May pure be the joys that surround you. May true be the hearts that love you. So, Rita, Stevie, go forward together with the warm good wishes of all of us here. Remember the promises that you have made today, and no matter what life throws at you, you have the love and support of all your friends and family who've been part of this ceremony to help keep you strong. We wish you much happiness together. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll please put your hands together for Mr. and Mrs. McColgan. Give it a kiss. You can lead the way out.
Mum and Stevie asked if I would say a few words, and at first I thought they'd been on the vodka. There's no chance in hell she's going to let somebody from Airdrie start off today's session and welcome all these lovely people from Edinburgh and from all over the country. So to begin with, I wanted to say a massive congratulations to my mum, and she looks absolutely gorgeous. Stevie, you scrub up well, because the first time I met you, you were wearing a pair of shorts driving a Subaru Impreza. I wasn't too sure when I first met you. I wasn't sure if you were, you know, I wasn't sure when you turned up with your shades on, with your shorts on, and I could hear your car coming from 3 miles away. Scooby-Doo, the Scooby-Doo car. But since that point, I've had all these years to get to know you. So you've seen from my kids from they've been little, now they're all growing up, and you've seen the new ones coming, and at every point you have been nothing but a gentleman. And the one thing I would love to say is, Stevie, normally I'd threaten you to look after my mammy, because I'm from Airdrie, I have to threaten somebody. But for yourself, sir, I have absolutely no worries, and the smile on my mammy's face says everything. So guys, she might be an Airdrie lass, she scrubs up well. I hope that you both have a lifetime of happiness. And guys, to the happy couple, please. To the happy couple. Mammy, I promised I wouldn't embarrass you guys. I did also send an RSVP from someone called Angus, who was apparently vegan and vegetarian, just to see if my mum would panic as she phoned 40 people to find out who it was. So you did think I was going to embarrass you, Mum, but honestly, I am proud as punch to see you sitting there. So all the best, Mum.
I'm going to keep my speech short and sweet. So on behalf of my gorgeous wife and myself, I'd like to thank you all for coming. You all scrubbed up pretty well. The bridesmaids and flower girls all look pretty and great. We hope you all have a great time. All I can say now is that it's been done and dusted. Take it away. Pat Morton.
Just long enough, son.
Brilliant.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you to this happy occasion, the marriage of Stevie and Rita McColgan. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome Stevie to our family. There's no getting out now, lad. I would like to mention Jan, who brought up Stevie and done a wonderful job. Jan, Jan, you know, be a fiver for that. I would like to also mention the bridesmaids and flower girls and how wonderful they look. Mostly because my wife is one of them. I hope you all have a great time and you raise a glass with me now to cheer the happy couple. Health, wealth and happiness.
Cheers. Cheers.
And have a great time, drink plenty of porter.
Good on you.
Mrs. McColgan to the dance floor for their first dance.